And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. Presentation with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
I think for the Warriors, they've surprised a lot of people this season. It's why this squad plays with such a chip on their shoulder and has proven many wrong.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Topic out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Gray in at center. And for the Warriors, we've got Brandon Podziemski, and it's Porter in at the point guard. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch. What are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is number one for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Now here's Hachimura. Here's Thomas. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Here's Porter.
Watch the screen.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Thomas defends. 6 to shoot. They set a pick. Porter from outside. And the Warriors get it back. Williams finds Porter. Four on the clock. Second chance effort, and is blocked. They retain possession. Williams misses. Hachimura against Porter. Tries a 10-footer, and there's Topic on the assist from Hachimura.
Well, Rui Hachimura has a chance to set up a teammate, and look at the delivery. Well done.
Now here's Podziemski. Thomas defends. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Hachimura with a screen on Porter. Here's Topic. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The three. Kick out to Brown. Launches it. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Topic, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Thomas outside. Jacks up a three. Here's Gray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now here's Podziemski. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Porter will pass to Hodges. Now here's Hachimura. Defense right on him. Pass to Topic. Down low. From 8 feet away. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Brown with a screen. Launches a three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Thomas outside. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he drives in. Can't get it to fall. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Porter pass to Williams. Outside Porter. Here's the pick. The three is up. Here's Hodges. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Thomas outside. The rebound by Hodges. And it's Porter with the ball for Golden State. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
Porter taking 2 shots.
Porter hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Topic. Here's Gray. Now Hachimura. Here's Topic. He's guarded by Porter. Hachimura with a screen on Porter. Here's Topic. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Now here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Topic. Pass to Gray. Now here's Thomas. Defended by Podziemski. Hachimura against Brown to end the run. And that's good. Hachimura for 3.
Well, this guy looking for opportunities to shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
Outside Porter. Off target from 3-point range.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Thomas outside. On the wing, Hachimura. Lets it fly. And he drops that one in. Hachimura's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Again, Porter missing.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Second shot opportunity. That puts him in the lead.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Outside Podziemski. Porter with it. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Here's Hodges. Peterson with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Back to Hachimura. Here's Peterson, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Porter looks it over. To the middle. Here's Hodges. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Hodges has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Thomas. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Brown against Hachimura. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And here's Porter. Outside, Brown. Now Porter. Into the lane. And then Porter with the dunk.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Golden State. Topic for three. The Warriors pull it in. Hodges has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Porter outside. Gets it to go. 3 makes, 9 attempts.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 10-point game. Robinson, a screen on Henderson. And here's Porter outside. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Porter.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Dillingham. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Porter. Banked it in off the glass. Porter's got 11 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The Warriors lead by 14. They got Bones Highland. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Porter in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Here's Peterson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Outside Porter. Pass to Highland. Back to Porter. Left side Robinson.
Brooklyn foul. Second Brooklyn foul. First team foul.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now here's Porter. Screen by Robinson. Pulls up. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Pass to Peterson. Now Henderson. He's guarded by Highland. Henderson against Highland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Bones Highland. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Hachimura's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Jose. Takes a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Over to the wing. Ansel the ball out of bounds. Dillingham tucks it last. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. The Warriors, number 1. The Nets in second.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
The Warriors lead by 14. Robinson with it. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And the basket by Highland.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Hachimura with a screen on Porter. Dillingham with the bucket.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Jose. Here's Carter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Nets trail by 13. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's in there.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Outside Porter. Screen by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Fires it. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Hachimura outside. To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Pass to Jose. Here's Porter. 11 points in the game. Screen by Robinson. There's the three. They get it again. Here's Jose. And here's Porter. Screen by Robinson. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Hachimura with a screen on Porter. Topic for three. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Porter. On the take. Outside Williams. Lets the three fly. Brooklyn with the board. Peterson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hachimura outside. Pass to Henderson. Hachimura, the pass to Henderson. It's deflected. Now Porter, 13 points in the game. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Henderson. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one. And Steve Kerr calls. Timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And the Warriors make some changes. Brown comes in for Carter, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Juzang. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas is checked in. Outside, Williams. Now here's Podziemski. Thomas defends.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Here's Topic. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Thomas. There's the block.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Porter. 16 points for him. Outside, Brown. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 16. It's Thomas on the wing. Floats one up. Hauled in by Brown. The Warriors have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. It's Brown on the wing. And the three off target. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Topic. Back to Hachimura. From 9 feet out.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for Hachimura.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Brown. Outside Porter. Here's the three. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 16. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Topic. He's guarded by Porter. Thomas outside.
Set up.
From behind the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age, Doris.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
Pass to Thomas. Over Williams. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works. Porter with it. He's got 18.
on the bucket. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Hits a three-pointer.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Porter, the pass to Williams. To the paint. With the drive. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Nets trail by 15. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened.
And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Yeah, they get a big man who can play above the rims and step outside. DeAndre Ayton has all the tools you want from a star big.
Man, you love talking big man, I tell you, man. But he doesn't get enough credit for.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Warriors.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the bright beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Warriors lead by 12. On the floor for the Nets. Cam Thomas out there with Topic. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Peterson in at the 3 spot. Outside Porter. Rebounded by the Nets. Gray's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Peterson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And that one misses. Second free throw is good. Here's Porter. Pass to Hodges. Outside, Brown. And here's Porter for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Porter's got 23.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Nets trail by 14. Thomas outside. Pass to Hachimura from downtown. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds in the game. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Inside, Golden State needs to get off a shot. 2. open that time. Made it look easy. Podziemski's got 14 points for the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Brown, a screen on Thomas. Pass to Porter. He takes it in, and then Porter with the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
To the inside. Here's Hachimura. It's Thomas on the wing. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And here's Porter outside. Peterson with a rebound. Nets trail by 17. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass to drop it in. Give him 8.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Porter. Pass to Hodges. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Hachimura outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with a 3. Nets trail by 17. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And here's Porter. He's got 25. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Podziemski. Williams with it. Launches it from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Gray's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Peterson. Here's Topic. Hachimura outside. Now here's Thomas. Here's Topic. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Gray. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And here's Thomas from the arc. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And a chance here to check out this season's top free throw shooters. And you look at Thomas. You want to avoid fouling this guy. He's 4th in the league in free throw percentage.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Brown looking around. Pass to Porter. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
To the middle. Here's Podziemski. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Topic. Back to Hachimura. There's a screen. Here's Gray. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Podziemski. Hodges passes to Porter. No good on the triple.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Thomas. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Warriors lead by 10. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Pass to Gray. And here's Thomas, defended by Podziemski. Thomas outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. The floater, no good on the shot. The Warriors lead by 13. Here's Porter, driving inside.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Pass to Thomas. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Porter, the pass to Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And here's Porter outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Gray's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Topic. Thomas outside. From the arc. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Porter, the pass to Williams. Peterson with a rebound. Peterson's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Here's Topic. The rebound by Hodges. And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Podziemski from deep. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Picked it out of midair. To the paint. Here's Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. Then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Juzang comes in for Williams. And so he hits both. Now Henderson, 7 points in the game. And here's Dillingham from the arc. No luck on that one.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Porter. Brooklyn pulls it in. From 17. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Podziemski. First free throw is good. Highland, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Taking 2 shots.
The Warriors lead by 16. We've got Wendell Carter. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Porter in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to Juzang. Now Highland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 18. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Topic. Down low. Warriors with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Porter. Screen by Robinson. The drive by Porter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porter's got 31.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Hachimura finds Henderson. Tipped away. And several years ago, the NBA introduced a Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Pass to Highland. To the middle. Here's Juzang. And he slams it in one-handed.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Henderson. Great D that time from Porter.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Juzang. And here's Porter. Fires the three. And he can't get that one. Nets trail by 20. Henderson with it. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Bones Highland. That's good from Henderson. Williams is checked in for Highland. It's both from the stripe. Here's Porter. Picked by Carter. Porter with it. Hachimura covers. Oh!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
At the line for one.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. About 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Topic. He's guarded by Porter. And Topic gets the three.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Carter. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Gray's checked in. Clock at 6. Porter. The steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. Gray, good.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
The Warriors lead by 17. Here's Juzang. Williams finds Carter. Porter with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting. Acting quickly and capitalizing. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to Jose. Now here's Porter. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's got 41.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Topic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Peterson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Hachimura. And it's Hodges missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Peterson. The three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
There's a screen. And here's Porter outside. And it's hauled in by Gray. Gray's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Peterson, defended by Podziemski. Thomas against Williams. Good work there as it goes. Thomas has got 20.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Porter. Topic grabs the miss. Topic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Henderson outside. Here's Gray. Pass to Topic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Porter. Here's Hodges. Outside Porter. Inside. It's Podziemski on the wing.
Next foul, Scoot Henderson. First personal foul. Third team.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, it's me, B.A. So much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Here's Topic. He's guarded by Porter. Hachimura from long range. Warriors with the rebound. Porter's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Thomas. Here's Peterson. Williams defending. Thomas misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The drive by Porter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
One shot.
Now Thomas. Pass to Topic. Here's Peterson. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hodges has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. There's a screen. Porter in the post. Williams from long range. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Thomas outside. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Thomas has got 17 now, just in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Let's go with a 3. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Nets trail by 19. Takes the 3. Thomas misses. Now here's Porter. To the inside. Hodges. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to Hachimura. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Porter with it. They set the screen. There's the drive. Here's Hodges. Porter in the post. Goes up again. Here's Hodges. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Terrific find there. And he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
Here's Topic. Hachimura in the post. Brown's there. Now here's Thomas. Defended by Podziemski. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 7 now in this quarter. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 14-5 run.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Warriors.
You could say the difference tonight was their shooting at the charity stripe.
Great focus allowed them to win the free throw battle, and that battle won them the war.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
The Warriors lead by 21. Left side Porter to the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. He's perfect from the line this time. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Down low. Outside Carter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Juzang. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Hachimura with the ball. He's checked by Carter. And it's slammed in by Hachimura. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Juzang. Robinson, a screen on Thomas. Here's Juzang. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now our player of the game.